really wasn't. It wasn't until I got into real estate that I learned the power and the art of negotiations. But I was a secretary from the age of 18 all the way up to 30. And then next thing that's when I started seeing, like, I really could have gone back and negotiated some of my skills. And I think that we should also learn to teach our children that as well. I want to say one thing before I ask Noma and Marlo the same question that Dr. Vibe asked. For those of you who have watched the film Sinners, there is one little scene, and I'm not going to give all of it away, where the main character is talking to this young girl to do something for him. He's older, she's younger. And he says, I'm going to give you 10 cents, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, okay. And he goes, no, 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 no. You are supposed to come back and give me another number. He taught her. He took the second to teach her a skill on, you don't just take what I tell you, you negotiate. And I took that away from the film. So that was obviously a powerful moment. So Noma, do you feel like, a negotiation just isn't taught to us and that this may be hurting us?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that negotiation is definitely a learned skill. It's something that I think I knew how to negotiate because I had mentors. But also, if you think about it, almost everything in life is a negotiation. If someone ever teaches you that you should never take no for an answer, it's not a violent and threatening thing. It's just a conversation that continues until everybody wins, right? And that's what a negotiation should be. It's where everybody wins. If you want me to work for you, I'm bringing all these skills, I'm going to do this and all this other stuff. And in return, I want to be compensated this way and that way. And it's an ongoing conversation. But what I will also say is I think that in the background that it's often not discussed is that sometimes we don't admit it, but we feel like the burden to provide is more on men than women. And you go into an environment that's already ripe for wanting to give a man more money because we perceive he has more responsibility. Even he can go into that negotiation feeling like, well, I have a wife, I have kids. I got to get as much as I can get because I have all this stuff that I'm responsible for. And I know there are a lot of homes where the woman is the breadwinner and is the provider, but that's an underlying thing that you can't deny. It's actually more acceptable when when a man negotiates and just won't budge about his money and about his income, and it's less acceptable for a woman. But again, negotiation for a woman and for a man is not the same.
I agree. My husband is excellent at this. My husband's an excellent businessman. I've learned so much from him. And one of the things is he knows when to walk away, when it's no longer valuable to either party for him to be undercut on something. And he's a shrewd businessman, and I have learned a lot from him. Marlo, so what is your thoughts on this? Knowing how to negotiate, it's a skill. Do you think that our sisters and brothers just don't know how or to negotiate?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is exposure, right? You gave the example of the movie Sinners, and you said your husband is an excellent negotiator. So I think that it's one of those things um, that's really a taught with love, right?